Listen, just hear me out, okay? I don't want no smoke. All right? I just want you to hear me out for a moment, please, okay? Listen. I know it sounds and looks and seems kind of crazy to see these such large numbers being given to people outside of our communities. All right, I know it's crazy, but just hear me out for a minute, man. Okay, follow along for a moment. Okay, I'm gonna give you some estimated rounded numbers, and just try to follow along with me. The black demographic population is at over 47 million in population. Okay, 47 million. Let me make sure my thing's still running. Okay, we good. 47 million in population. All right, spending 1.6 trillion dollars annually. Spending 1.6 trillion dollars annually. Do we understand and realize that we could literally, actively take, 1% of 1.6 trillion is 16 billion? Okay, so imagine taking $1 billion a month. We could literally take $1 billion a month, break the country into 12 sections, take $1 billion per section, and just start knocking off things that need to be done per section. $1 billion per section. This month we go identify what's going on in this area. Next month we go identify the things, use resources to go identify what the problems are. Next time around, by that second year around, you fixing everything. Streets over here, buildings over there, housing over there, minimum wage over here, teacher salaries over there. Whatever the case may be, we can fix that ourselves. Do you know that $12 billion is only 0.75% of 1.6 trillion? That's not even 1%. It's not even 1%, man. We could literally spend $1 billion a month fixing our conditions, fixing our situations, sector by sector. We can fix our own situation if we just do it. Just do it. Of course, there's more to it, but I'm not in the business of making excuses as to why we can't get it done or not getting it done, but that's really as simple as it is. While most of you are crying and upset and running into these government offices and mad at your local politicians and federal politicians, we actually have the power and ability to become a force to be reckoned with and actually better our own conditions in a civil way, in a civil manner. Not from a point of view of trying to overtake the government, just to be able to live comfortably. We could literally better our conditions. And what businesses, what companies won't do business with an entity that is generating $1 billion a month? So it wouldn't like what it is. It's not like we wouldn't be able to facilitate any type of resources that we would need in our communities and neighborhoods. We'd be able to get it done. The money's there. We're spending it. Listen, these people know what you're spending in these zip codes. They know it. They know you're getting PPP loans. They know you're getting SBA grants. They've known you gotten that stuff. They know you're getting settlement money. They know what your the recession and stimulus packages and income. They know what you're getting. They know the money that's coming into these particular zip codes. So if they could look at the money flow and see the money coming into this area, and then you coming into their city council and offices crying about you don't have grocery stores and this streets need to be fixed. They looking at you wondering why you didn't fix it. Why didn't you buy a grocery store? You sitting in these people's offices and these city halls with with Balenciaga boots on, Louis Vuitton belts on, and purses, Dooney and Burke, all type of stuff, and you in here crying about we don't got a grocery store. You should have bought that. Why you ain't buy the grocery store? Now you thought Beyonce tickets and Balenciaga and buying all the lobster out the water was more important than fixing your conditions of your community and neighborhood, and then come crying like some type of victimized, traumatized victim, about what you don't have in your area, in your community. You spending the money on other stuff, and massively by the masses, and they know the numbers. They looking at the numbers. They see it. So when you see these big old numbers, these government officials are spending. I mean, it shouldn't even concern. Or of course, it should concern you, but it shouldn't bother you to that degree. What should bother you is the fact that as a people, you don't have enough sense to just work together enough to just fix your conditions. It's enough spending power. It's surplus of income, surplus of spending going on to where you can actually spend enough to fix your conditions, yet you choose not to and make more excuses as to why you're not doing it. It's always somebody else's fault why we not doing what we should be doing. No one's making you go buy Hellcats and SRTs and Trackhawks. No one's making you buy that. You're choosing to go buy that and still living in the hood or living in an area where you paying rent still and you don't own property, you don't own land, you don't own businesses that are actually circulating income. You just going to buy things. I mean, if that's what you choose to do, that's what you do. But it's ridiculous for the masses of people to speak and complain about conditions when this is how you choose to spend your money. Our people, the statistics state that our people, so-called black people in the United States of America, spend the most money on jewelry, fashion, and cars. Jewelry, fashion, and cars is what we decided to spend our money on. So, and these people, these are statistics. They looking at it. They looking at the numbers. So, what do you like? Stop buying that shit. Like, that's just that simple. Stop buying that. Invest in your communities a bit differently. Find the people find the groups, support the people in the groups that actually you can trust and rely on to do the right thing, and have some transparency to improve the bettering of the conditions, to show that they can actually take finances at Mount Foundation. Check them out. You talking about an organization whereas the founder took money out of his own pocket and did the right thing with it. Help do exactly what he set his organization up to do. And when he was able to get funding, he did what he was supposed to do with the funding. And he gets favorable replies. He gets support. He gets, accredited. He gets the support and the acknowledgement and honor that is due to him and his organization. So that's like a shining example. But these are the type of things that need to be done. Find these type of organizations that you can actually trust and rely on to do the right thing, man, with transparency. And our conditions could be better we could be in better conditions overnight, man. Within 2 years, let alone 10 years, but it could be done. We have the ability and power to do this. It's just, do we have the willingness to do it? I'm done with that traumatized victim thought process, and I don't want to see my people as that any longer. Let's move forward, y'all. Let's build. Let's not look at these type of things and get caught up. Let's look at it as something as a challenge we can rise ourselves up to and up towards to be able to accomplish this for ourselves. This is a feat that we can actually accomplish because we can look at the numbers. We spending this type of money. Let's do the right thing with it.